Hello, my name is Martha Nunez, and welcome to a video blog for my practitioner. Excuse me. Welcome to my video blog for Martha Nunez for my practicum, a third practicum class for my bachelor's in social work. Today, I'm going to discuss just my experience with working in the field and how I felt I've grown since I've been in this internship versus when I first began. So first of all, for my one word to describe working in the field, it would have to be unpredictable. That's because when you go out, you might have a plan of what you're going to do. You're going to see a client. You have maybe set appointments or different things that you want to accomplish with them. And sometimes it might take a left turn when in reality you wanted it to maybe go to the right. You need to be able to be flexible. You need to be able to kind of understand where the client's coming from. And especially in the program that I'm working with, I work for San Bernardino County Department of Behavioral Health. The individuals at my internship site are individuals with mental illness. Many of them have co-existing issues. For example, some of them might have issues with drugs. And so when they get into our program, it really is a lot of hand holding, trying to get them to take care of some of the things they need to. Maybe we need to teach them how to get on the bus, utilize their actual mental health services, making sure they're med compliant. So it's just a lot of varieties of different things that we need to help them with. And of course, if they have issues with substance, we want to get them into some kind of treatment programs. But really, it's just a lot of hand holding and then teaching them how to do some of the things they need to help them in their recovery. When the next question talked about what level I felt that I operate under, I actually put between developing and proficient. The reason that I say this is because I feel like I'm continuing to learn daily. So when I say developing, meaning that I'm just adding to my skill level. I'm continuing to learn different things, and especially in the program again that I'm in, there's been a lot of changes from management to our shelter. Pulling their contract with us. So now there's like a big shuffle of trying to figure out where we're going to place our clients, to even finding out what's going to happen with the program. And then last week with everything, just being so crazy there, even finding out that our supervisor is going to retire. So basically the day after I finish my internship, she will be leaving the next day. So it's just been a lot of different learning experiences, but being able to go from developing to trying to be proficient at the things that I'm learning. And that's really a big important thing for me, is that the things that I'm learning, that I'm able to apply them in the field. Next, my goal is really, again, just to master whatever skills that come my way. I feel that I've grown a lot in this internship because it really gives me a different perspective of seeing individuals with the different issues that they have in regards to being homeless. A lot of times we think homeless, they just don't have a place to live, but some of them don't have family. Many of them have other things that they're struggling with. A big thing that you wouldn't think is a lot of the individuals that are homeless don't necessarily want to get off the street. We come across individuals that have pets. They would rather be on the street than give up their pet. So there's a lot of challenges within this program, and trying to figure out, things for them. How can we help them? Because of course, if an individual has a pet that assist them with, coping with their mental illness, we don't want to pull that from them. So just a lot of different things. In regards to different things that I've learned, one of the things that I really had to learn is to set boundaries, knowing that we're helping our clients, but we still need to, have those boundaries where they're still the client, and the relationship is a professional one. Also, just being an active listener. A lot of times our clients want to tell us what's going on, and we might necessarily feel like we understand, halfway through them explaining what they're going through. But we want to be an active listener, being able to, talk to them, explain that I understand what you're feeling. But a lot of times even just listening to them helps them feel better because they want to know that somebody cares. Let's say another thing that I learned, a big thing that I'm really just trying to focus on right now, is self-care also. Until we had the chapter on it, I really was already feeling burned out, and I realized that I have to do what I need to do to take care of me. I have plenty of vacation time available. I struggle to take a day off because I feel like my team is short on both my internship, and I have responsibilities of my clients, but then also in my regular job where I'm on a crisis team as a social worker. It's hard for me because, I always think about, my team needs me. And a good example of it was Friday night. They called me. I was on my way home, asked me if I was available to help out with sitting with someone at the hospital. I did 10 and a half hours of overtime that night. So it was kind of a crazy night. I'm looking kind of tired. I'm feeling kind of tired. Yeah. But last thing I learned is to be more organized, and especially with clients in case management. In crisis, we see them, we do our write-ups on the calls, and then it's done. But in the case of case management, I really learned that I really have to have a good schedule and be organized. If I set an appointment with a client, I need to be there. I need to make sure that if I tell them I'm going to pick them up at 9, I need to be there at 8:45, because the consistency, with doing what I say is very important with individuals, building that rapport. If they lose their trust in me, how am I going to be able to help them? They're not going to want to reach out for that help. So being organized is going to help me to be a better social worker. Other than that, I think the hardest part of this whole internship is going to be the departure. I have coworkers that are wonderful. I mean, they tell me, Martha, we're like, we can't wait till Tuesday and Thursday when Martha's here. They wait for me. They go out in the field with me. They really support me. And so, I just have to look at it as, valuable people that have really helped me to grow and pick up some of their techniques, and I've been able to teach them some things. So it's just been a wonderful experience, and I really appreciate this class, and the instructor's input, and all the valuable lessons that I've learned, and I look forward to moving on and starting my master's program, and just eventually being that 100% confident in the things that I know, but also willing to learn more. Thank you.